All right, woke up this morning to Tombstone Territorial Park. That's where we went last night. The truck's getting a little dirty. Yeah, but doing pretty good. There's our view in the background. Get over here. You might not be able to see it. Doesn't really show you that well on the video. That's weird. But anyway, it is snowing this morning. But we camped in spot number 9. It's a good little spot. We have a little trail right there, goes down to the river. A couple of campers were here, but not too many. Most of them have already gone. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning over here, so we're a little slow to get started. But we're gonna cook some breakfast and hit the road, and we'll get back with you.
Oh, look, that's ice already built up on those flowers. Woke up at Tombstone campground off the Dempster, and it is snowing. Teddy said, look, it's raining. I'm like, no, it's snowing. But yeah. It's fat snow. And it's sticking. I don't know if you can see it. Oh wow, look at that. It is coming down. Look at that, how thick it's coming down. Breakfast is ready. I have eggs, sausage, and mushrooms. Yum. Walked outside just a second ago to speak to Teddy, and this is what I seen. Look at the mountainside. Just look at that. Yes, not the mud, the mountains. But from all views. And you got this side too. So beautiful. It has stopped snowing. It was snowing just a second ago, really heavy. But the mountainside is covered now. We're going to eat our breakfast and then go to the interpretive center to see what interesting things they have to say about the Dempster.
At first we didn't know what this bird was doing, but it was actually picking off the insects from the front of the truck, which was kind of neat and interesting. We decided it was time to go ahead and go to the Tombstone Park and Interpretive Center. While we were there, we decided to go ahead and air down the tires because the road was in fact getting a little rough. So we did that as well, and then we headed up to the Interpretive Center. They said they were going to be open for, I think, another week or so, but they were super nice there. Walked around a little bit, definitely a beautiful spot to go look. And while we were there, they gave us a little guidebook to use on the trip. It was kind of neat because other people had markings in it, but on the front, definitely return them. They said they were out of print. So be nice and definitely return that on your way back through. But after that, we hit the road. Well, we finally made it to the Arctic Circle. So, turn around. Truck's doing good so far. No flats, even though we did see a lot of people in Eagle Plains getting flat tires fixed. Yeah, and talk about amazing view. Look at this. Very windy, but oh my God, that is beautiful. Well, we still have a little way to go because we have some ferries to catch, and we'll pick it up then. Alright, it's sleeting pretty bad, pretty windy, but here's the Northwest Territories entering Northwest Territories. So, truck's still doing good. Very, very foggy, but it's freezing, as you can tell. So, alright, we'll catch y'all later. After reaching the Arctic Circle and the Northwest Territories, crossing both the Peel and Mackenzie River ferries, we continued to drive on the very rough and slick roads of the Dempster Highway. Once we arrived in Inuvik, we were planning to stay at one of the local campgrounds, but they were all unfortunately closed. Unable to find any nearby camping spots where we felt safe, we filled up at Bob's and decided to continue driving to Tuk. We drove all night long until reaching the Pingo Landmark, where we went to sleep, even with the large amount of wind rocking the truck all night and hilariously flapping the camper doors weather stripping.